What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy T-Time back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about some more EA college football stuff, man. And if you like this type of content, man, go ahead and hit the like button on this video. And also as well, subscribe to the channel. It helps with the YouTube algorithm as well. And, we're within 3 months now of the EA college football game coming out in July. The reported date is July 19th. So we're getting real close. The full reveal is allegedly coming out on, May the 16th, which is less than, 3 weeks away at this point. So we're getting real close. But today I want to talk about my second wish list for the EA college football game. I did a previous wish list before. I'll leave that link, down at the bottom of the video here so you guys can see it in the description. But we're going to talk about some things I might have left out on my last, wish list video that should be in this one. So once again, if you want to see the other video, part one of it, please go back and look at that one. But I am going to kind of do a new one here of a little bit more stuff that I do want to add into this game. So one of the things that I want on this new EA college football game that I didn't mention in my first video is we need a spring game. Here's why we need a spring game or something similar to a spring game on the game. We all know there are two transfer portal windows now. There's one right at the end of the regular season, and then also as well there's another one, right around the spring game times when spring games are happening. We need to be able to simulate that and be able to see that in real life. They want this game to be realistic. They say they want to, keep this game in a realistic mode. We should be able to see those things. For me personally, I think it's going to be needed because you say you want this game to be realistic, and we should be able to have those two transfer portal windows. And I think with adding in a spring game there, it will make that, realistic. That's what happens. A lot of guys see where they are in the depth chart during spring practice, and they say, nah, I'm good on this. I'm leaving. I'm going to another school. So I think we kind of need that as well in this game. And I think the spring game would be good for that because that would kind of tell players, in the AI, hey, I'm on the fifth string. I'm not going to get no playing time. Let me go somewhere else. So I do think spring game will be valuable, or something like a spring game will be valuable in this game because that'll help with roster management in dynasty mode. Next up, man, one thing I do need that I did not add in the last wish list, but I'm adding in this one is I think we need a little bit more depth in Road to Glory. Like, don't get me wrong, like I like Road to Glory. I don't need any cut scenes and all that. Like, I'm not really asking for that, but like it just felt a little too easy to get scholarships on the last iteration of this game. Like if you was, a recruit or you was, in your Road to Glory, it was just too easy. Now with the transfer portal, I do feel like it should be a little harder to get scholarships. Now, if you play on rookie mode, I mean, of course it's gonna be easy. But like I like to play on Heisman mode most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So I would really like for it to be a little bit more challenging to get scholarships. I think also as well another thing that would be good is to have some type of camp maybe involved as well at the end of your season and maybe get you more scholarships and stuff like that. So I think that would be nice, but a little bit more in-depthness, when we talk about Road to Glory would be nice. I would like a little bit more of a challenge, like I said, to get recruits and stuff like that. Because like I said, worst case scenario, if you're a 3-star recruit, you go to, I don't know, Akron or whatever the case may be, you can ball out at Akron and hit the portal. So again, I just feel like it should be a little harder to recruit now in the new EA college football game. As far as like Road to Glory, it should be harder to get scholarships. So that's just my opinion on that. I don't know how y'all feel about that one. That might be a little bit controversial, but it should feel a little bit more challenging getting scholarships from the Ohio States of the world, the Bamas of the world, the Florida State. It should feel a lot more challenging to get those type of scholarships now. So this one is probably not going to happen from kind of what's been reported, but I think the Senior Bowl being in the game would be nice. Now, the reason that would be for is if they were going to have imported draft classes, from EA College Football over to Madden. Now, there's been some people reporting that that's not going to happen, that won't be happening in this game, which I think kind of sucks because, I mean, I wasn't planning on getting Madden no way, but especially with this game coming out. But, like, if that was an element, it would make me actually think about getting Madden. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would make me think about, okay, I could take this player over to, the new Madden game, whatever the case may be. So it is a little bit disappointing to hear that it's been kind of reported that that's not going to happen, at least this year. But I think the Senior Bowl would be super dope to have in the game, especially, like I said, if you want to bring your imported people over from EA College Football over to Madden. I think that would be a dope experience. Next up, man, Stadium Builder. They have this in the new MLB game. You know, when you're building a team like Kennesaw State, they have one of the smallest stadiums. I think they might have the smallest stadium in college football. You know, a Stadium Builder little aspect would be nice, man. You know, when you continue to win more and stuff like that, they should give you an option of, hey, we want to build up your stadium a little bit, whatever the case may be. I think that should be a huge part of this game too, as well, man. Like I said, the MLB, the show game, does it. I don't see why EA can't do it either. You know what I'm saying? I just don't really understand. So that should be something that should be in the game. Again, I don't think it will be in the game, but that would be a nice touch to this game, man. One last thing too, because I brought this up a little bit in the first video of my wish list, but another thing I want to bring up, and this kind of goes back to Road to Glory. You should be able to decommit and recommit and do all that verbally in your road to glory. So, for example, if you are at, you're in high school, you're a 3-star recruit, and you're committed to, I don't know, Georgia Tech, let's just say that. Let's say you continue to perform well, more schools are offering, more schools are, you know, sending you scholarships. You should be able to decommit and say, hey, I want to go to this school here, whatever the case may be. It's a bigger and better opportunity for me. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to do that as well. That's something else I brought up in the last wish list video, but I didn't really harp on it enough, I feel like. But that's kind of how these kids do in real life. I think even like visits, like being able to schedule visits, to schools would be kind of nice. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be a good fit too, as well, in this game to just add more depth to Road to Glory. So this kind of goes to my other point that I was talking about just a minute ago with Road to Glory. But yeah, I definitely feel like that needs to be in the game. We appreciate you guys for tuning in with another, EA college football video. We're getting so close, man, but we're so far at the same time. These next 90 days, a lot of information is going to be pumped out. This channel will get even more active after the full reveal, because I feel like after the full reveal, they're going to be putting out stuff almost every other day. So we'll really get pumping after that. But yeah, man, super excited about the full reveal in a couple weeks. Like I said, reportedly May 16th is the date that, stuff is supposed to come out. We'll see. Anything can happen. That's just reported at this time. But, Matt Brown, I believe, reported that. So it's probably pretty much that's what's going to probably end up happening. But yeah, man, if you like this type of content, like I said, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video as well, and just show us some love, man. We appreciate the love and support, man. Like I said, if we get to 1K, subscribers before, the game releases, I will be giving away 2 copies of the game. So appreciate you guys' love and support, and we'll see you in the next video.